I'm sure that you've heard this time and time again, but your emotions are key when it comes to manifesting. But it's time to dive in a little bit deeper today. You see, your emotions aren't just random feelings that come and go. They're given to you for a reason. They're the engine behind everything that you want to manifest, the foundation that makes things happen in your 3D world. Now, if you've been struggling to manifest something, chances are your emotions have been running wild, creating all types of confusion instead of clarity. Before we get into it, I want you to remember this throughout this message today. Your emotions were given to you in order to manifest. You've maybe been spending a lot of time trying to rid yourself of these very emotions. There's a lot of content floating around out there that are targeting men and women, and it stresses that you should be emotionless and stoic in order to manifest your desires. But today, I am here to tell you that you can take control of your emotions instead of pretending that they don't matter. And once you do, you'll see your entire manifestation process shift dramatically. These emotions that we have bottled up inside of us are more than just fleeting experiences. They are more than just these annoying feelings that are between you and the things that you want and the people that you want in your life. Emotions are the language of the subconscious mind. Emotions are the language of the universe. Every time you feel something deeply, you're sending a message directly to your subconscious, telling it what you want to bring into your life, both good and bad. When you actually become the emotion that you desire before the manifestation arrives, you're imprinting that very emotion into your subconscious mind, which in turn goes to work on bringing those experiences into your reality. Stop and think right there for a second. Your emotions aren't just about responding to the world around you, they're actively creating the world around you. Everything is happening through you, not to you. If you ever wonder why things aren't moving forward the way you hope, the answer could be rooted in your emotions. And trust me, understanding this one principle will change everything about your life. Your subconscious mind is like a fertile garden. Whatever you plant in it will grow. And the seeds you plant, those are your thoughts, your beliefs, and most importantly, your emotions. Emotions are the water, the sunlight, and the very life force that brings those seeds to life. Without them, your thoughts are just empty words. Without them, you're just a robot. You're just artificial intelligence. They have no power by themselves. But when you attach deep emotions to those thoughts of yours, when you feel them as if they are real, that's when you activate the power of your subconscious mind to bring that into your reality. The subconscious mind doesn't reason or question. It doesn't understand what's real and what's imaginary. It accepts whatever you impress upon it, whether it's positive or negative. And the way you impress something onto your subconscious mind is through your thoughts and through your emotions. Dr. Joseph Murphy was a pioneer in the New Thought movement, and he stressed that it's not enough just to think about positive thoughts in his famous books. You have to actually feel those thoughts. You have to allow your emotions to create the internal reality that you desire, and then it will mirror in your exterior reality. When you do this, you experience those deep emotions, whether it's joy, fear, or anger. You feel it in every cell of your body. That is the level of intensity you must consistently apply to manifest any and everything that you want. Now, here's where it gets a little bit more interesting. Emotions are like magnets. Dr. Murphy describes how the law of attraction is essentially the law of vibration, and emotions determine your vibrational state. When you feel deeply, your emotions increase your magnetic pull. This is why it's crucial to focus on emotions of love, joy, and peace when manifesting. These emotions raise your vibration and attract experiences, people, and circumstances that match your frequency. That is why they call it the law of attraction. You are actually attracting things into your frequency. Let's park it right there for a second and explore a little bit more. For those of you that think all of this manifestation stuff is a little bit too woo for you, here's a breakdown of what's physically going on with you. You just might not realize how powerful the connection between your heart and your brain really is. But let me tell you, it's more than just a metaphor. It's real, it's physical, and it's measurable. The heart isn't just an organ pumping blood. It's generating an electromagnetic field that's more potent than anything else that your body produces. This field isn't confined to the heart either. It surrounds every cell of your body and extends several feet out into the space around you. And yes, we can actually measure it. Sensitive devices can detect the heart's electromagnetic field even when several feet away. But here's where it gets a little bit more spicy. Your heart isn't just about physical processes. Research shows that it's also an information processing center. It sends critical messages throughout your body, influencing any and everything from your emotional state to your mental clarity. And it doesn't stop there, boys and girls. These signals from your heart have a profound influence on your mind. Your heart is literally communicating with your mind, guiding your thoughts, your emotions, and ultimately what you attract into your life. So it's not just about your thoughts, it is about how you feel. So when you hear other influencers and other people talk about aligning your heart and your mind to manifest what you desire, understand that this isn't just a nice concept to say. It's a powerful physical connection that's working behind the scenes, helping you to bring your desires into reality. You didn't know that, did you? But now you know. This is why you've always heard people remark that you should think from your heart, and even asking you, what does your heart say when you're up against major decisions? These so-called random idioms aren't so random now, are they? They are actually literal meanings of what's happening around you and within you. So when you repeatedly, frequently, and consistently impress your subconscious with an emotional idea, you begin to shape that very reality of yours. Now let's get into a couple of examples. Say that big thing that you're trying to manifest. If you're constantly feeling fear and worry about it, you are impressing your subconscious with those very emotions, and it will manifest more situations to generate more fear, more worry, and more doubt. You'll be triggered left and right every day. But if you shift those emotions to faith, confidence, and joy, then your subconscious will go to work to manifest circumstances that reflect faith, confidence, and joy. As I just described, the heart and the mind are connected and need to work in harmony with each other. Your subconscious mind, which is the seat of your emotions, is deeply connected to your heart, which is responsible for all that emotional guidance that you've been looking for. When you feel joy, peace, and fulfillment, that's your heart's way of telling you that you're in alignment with your desires. And how would you know that you're in alignment with your desires if you're spending so much time trying to ignore those very emotions? Here is where that emotional control that I always talk about becomes crucial. Unchecked emotions, especially all those negative ones like fear and anger and jealousy, are the biggest obstacles in your manifestation process. These emotions create chaos and disharmony, and it just messes everything up. It creates this disconnect between your conscious and your subconscious mind, and that's going to result in a reality that doesn't align with what you truly want. This is what's responsible for you getting rejected left and right and overall dissatisfaction with your life. When you are disconnected from your heart, everyone else will be disconnected from you to mirror that very same state. But when you start to practice emotional control that I'm talking about, when you consciously choose to feel positive emotions like gratitude, love, and peace, with what you already have, y'all, you create harmony within yourself. These different emotions are like a different mask that you put on every day that mirrors what's going on inside of you. So changing how you feel on the inside is like putting a mask on that you want to wear to attract what you want. This is a tangible manifestation of the harmony between your conscious and your subconscious mind. And I promise you, it will result in everyone wanting to be in harmony with you. Your emotions are a compass. Well, some of y'all might be a little bit too young to remember that. So let's remix it. Your emotions are like a divine guiding system telling you whether or not you're on the right track. So listen to them. If you're feeling negative emotions, it's a sign that your ass is off. If you're feeling a bunch of negative emotions all day, every day, it's a sign that you're focusing on what you don't want. But if you feel uplifted, if you feel grateful, if you feel inspired, you're focusing on what you actually do want to experience. The more you learn to follow the guidance of your emotions, the easier manifestation becomes. So don't ignore your emotions. They're there to help you, not to hinder you. And remember, emotions imprint directly onto your subconscious mind. It's just like programming a computer. Whatever emotional charge you associate with a thought or belief is what gets imprinted onto your subconscious mind. So if you want to manifest abundance, you have to feel abundant right now, right in this very moment, even if your bank account says otherwise. If you want love, you must feel love now, even if you're currently alone. This is how you trick your subconscious mind into believing that your desire has already arrived, and it will begin to shape your reality accordingly. I am the self-professed emperor of analogies. So here is yet another one to drive the point home if the other ones didn't already. Emotions can be looked at like your car's fuel gauge. When your emotions are positive and high vibrating, you're running on a full tank of gas, baby, ready to move forward. But when you allow fear, doubt, and anger to take over, you're running on an empty tank and your manifestation vehicle ain't going nowhere anytime soon. The key to keep that emotional gas tank filled up is by regularly fueling it up with experiences that mirror how you want to feel. Pull up every morning and top off that tank with a little gratitude. YouTube. Pull up again and refill that tank with some good food. Pull up yet again and top that tank off with a good dinner with good friends. Fill up on travel, love, nice clothes, pampering yourself, spoiling yourself. Keep this tank topped off and you will attract more and more experiences to fill that tank up more every day. That is as clear as I can explain that emotions are the bridge between your thoughts and your reality. They are not just byproducts to be tossed off and ignored, but they are the active reason that's bringing in things that you want to experience. Hear me and hear me clear. It's important that you actually apply what I'm saying here. Don't just listen to me, feel good, and shut off the video and go off and do something else. Actually apply what I'm saying. Experiment with it. You don't have to believe me. Just experiment and believe yourself. I will never sit here at this desk and promise you that it's going to be easy. I can promise you that it's worth your time and your effort. No matter how up or down you feel every day, keep being consistent and you will reap what you sow. Control your emotions, align them with your desires, and trust that your subconscious mind is on your side and it will do the rest. Feel the emotions of already having what you want and watch the universe bend to your will. Your emotions are there to serve you, not to be ignored. If you've been scrolling up and down YouTube for days and weeks and months and you fell for this trap, don't continue to think of your emotions as something to be avoided or suppressed. They are not your enemy here. They are your allies. They're the very thing that's going to get you from where you are now to where you want to be. Every emotion that you feel is a signal, a clue, guiding you toward the version of yourself that already has everything you desire. This is why emotional control and self-mastery are key. They don't just help you in the moment, they shape your future reality. Mastering your emotions is about mastering life. It's about understanding that you're not at the mercy of how you feel all the time. You're actually in charge. Emotions are a tool, and when you learn how to wield them properly, you'll see the manifestation process become smoother and more powerful. This is the power of emotional alignment, and it's waiting for you to tap into it. So take control. Become the emotion first, despite what you see in your reality, and watch as the universe aligns to bring you everything that you've been asking for. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust your emotions. And above all, persist. That's our discussion for today. If you enjoyed this little video of mine, subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with your friends who will benefit from it. Don't forget to download the free scripting ebook available in the description, where you also find links to one-on-one coaching, group coaching, social media, and the Discord server as well. I am Sean, and you are neither here nor there. Thank you for your time.